OGs.
You never rap, so that's good.
Homies. Lonely. Gotta do this by my lonely.
Because we're going to get. All right.
Check.
Let me hear something real quick, bro.
Hold up. Let me make sure that we live. I was out in Elwood. I had to eat a chive. They got these things with some fries on side. With some fries on the side. Hold up.
How was that child?
It's fire.
Is it?
Yeah.
It's fire.
Is it?
Fire. I think it's better than Chipotle for real.
You was eating swans?
Yeah.
I had some salmon and a steak wrap.
Oh,
Steak
chive.
wrap. So you do, I get that steak back.
Mm.
Yeah,
Then I
got
go
that,
to
that,
get
that
it,
same
get my
kind of
cake
vibe.
back.
Mm.
And if I do, I break his back.
Break his back.
Ooh.
Oh, super.
Oh my gosh. No,
Yeah.
man, go ahead with that.
That's
man.
crazy.
He said, pause.
He breaking niggas' backs.
Chill out.
It's crazy. Shit.
Chill out, man. You wildin'.
Go ahead, Chops. Chops.
Chops.
Make it pop.
Mm.
That's you, man.
He's
Hop
not
in there,
budging
man.
with it, man.
Oh, y'all got that. Y'all got straps. Y'all got gas.
Mm.
Go ahead.
Mm.
Chill out, man. Chill out, man.
Jay Paul breaking people's backs.
Ah.
Y'all knew what I meant, and y'all
With the
wild.
strap. Damn.
Mm.
My bad.
Man, bring the beat back. Hold on right quick.
Hey, my arm look like I've been working. Look at that.
No, mine does.
Ooh, he look like he been working a little bit.
You got a little something?
I ain't even flexing yet. Hold up. I ain't even going flex. I ain't even going flex. I ain't even going to do it. You know what I mean?
You know you was sexy. Yeah, it was back there. You got a little horseshoe.
Little horseshoe. Like it who's you? What you doing? We like boo-hoo. They always crying, they lying. Come over here, now they dying. They always out here, they trying me. I'm just grinding. I'm just doing me, homie. They for the drama. I'm grinding, I do it for mama. Hold up. With a llama, my son be feeding llamas. We out there at Keystone, giraffes and lions, all of that shit, nigga, heat on. You know what we do? I always gotta put the heat on. They think they come around, man, it's cold when the streets on. They don't want problems, I solve them. I bring revolve them to 9-2. They want to grind too, man, I shine through. I told Big Mo, good luck on the mentorship. And I've been grinding, homie, hopping on my own ship. I ain't on your boat, homie. I got a float, homie. I'm with the top, I'm with the scope, homie. I had to sit on top of the roof. I had to spit, had to tell them the truth. I had a mic I called Truth back in the day, back when they was trying to call me a slave. That's bullshit.
Try to call me a slave. I'm like, all right, you're wilding out. You're wilding out.
He thought it was right. Sound like it's fire till you hear it back. You be like, oh yeah, that shit was mid. All right. What's up, man? We got the reunion committee in the building. Shout out to Chops. Shout out to Chill coming through. Old heads, OGs in the building.
Hey, I'm still getting used to that. Y'all calling me that.
We've been calling you that for years now.
Old head.
I don't know if
No,
you saw
not old head, but OG. The OG is such a respect thing. I mean, we've known you since we've been,
Yeah.
what, 9, 10, 11 years old.
I feel like I got growth, so
100%. At the time,
Okay.
so how much older are you than us right now?
I just turned 52.
52. So, that's 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've known you since I was 5, a water boy.
Yeah.
So that's really my old head.
Mm.
Yeah, that's for sure.
It's just so crazy, like, going from you being such a coach and a father figure to now us being brothers
Yeah.
more than anything.
Yeah.
And I love that angle that we take over you.
It shows our growth and our evolution and different conversations we got to have now.
Right.
You know what I mean? It went from one pouring into you, now we're pouring into each other with different experiences.
Right,
So it makes it
right.
more better.
1000%, man. What's up? Let's talk about why we here today, man. Talk to us about this reunion. First, tell the people what is the reunion. You know what I mean? Talk to them about it.
The Beaver Falls Reunion Committee. It's we're an organization that trying to bring alumni together. Over the years.
Is that what the organization
back then, most people that lived in New Brighton came from Beaver Falls somehow.
That's what it is now. I'm here to tell you that. Like now, my age, a lot of people you see over in New Brighton come from.
Well, you get a lot more now. You get people from Quickberry, Rochester.
That's
Bishop.
true.
You know what I mean? Back
That's
then,
true.
it was strictly Beaver Falls, people coming to New Brighton.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
What was the reason they went over there? Other than sports. and
There
making
was
no playing time?
different reasons. That was one, though.
Yeah, I know that's the big
Yeah,
one.
that was one. Yeah, for sure.
They go over there and be superstars.
For sure.
True.
That's wild,
True.
right?
They was mud over here.
Mud, and they'll go over there and be LeBron immediately.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But that just shows you how tough it was here in Beaver Falls.
That's true.
It was a whole, I mean, like, the element of playing sports here compared to over there is completely different. I feel like there was a billion kids in my grade that could have went to New Brighton, and we'd have went to the playoffs
Easy.
in basketball.
Easy.
100% would have went to the playoffs and competed, but it was just so competitive over here that everybody had to get weaned out. I mean, the upper echelon players played, and the other ones just couldn't get on the team.
So for your committee, is it just y'all two, or y'all partner with other people? Do you have to partner with the school at any point? No.
No, it's outside of the school, but yeah, there's other committee members.
Okay.
We're the Neil's the president.
Got you.
I'm the vice president. Then we have the treasurer, who's Kiva Solomon. So everyone who's on the committee.
Do you trust him?
Yeah, I checked it back.
No, I'm joking.
No. We did a background check.
No, hey, you got to.
Yeah.
You got to.
I'm
Things
joking.
too
I'm
important.
joking.
Things is too important,
But
man.
there
I
is a
tell
lot of
you.
checks and balances.
Yeah, for sure.
But
for sure.
Kiva's a good person, man.
For sure.
And our
Shout out to Kiva.
Yeah, our heart's in the right place, in a great place to do this. So it is a lot of time that goes involved with this, man. Also, we have Tamara Collier.
Mhm.
She's on the committee as well as Cindy Cook
Okay.
and a few others. Linwood Alfred,
Oh, okay.
Randy Farmer.
That's Tabby in the
Randy
building.
Farmer.
Steph's on the committee.
Steph's on the
Steph.
committee.
Mm-hmm.
Cameron McDowell, Brandon Thomas, Trey Collier. Just to name a few.
I go like to other baseball towns and stuff like that. So I try to always find a place where I can go play baseball with my son. And Moultrips is now locked up
Wow.
all the time. And me and my son have to go to New Brighton to go hit balls because they don't lock up their facilities. It's like, why do we have to do these certain kind of things? Why can't people keep themselves together
Exactly.
to not ruin something nice? Because those fields down Moultrips are beautiful.
Right.
Well, you know, speaking of that, when we one of the things we wanted to do was recognize a lot of the past basketball, you know, greats that come through Beaver Falls. And one court we went to, we had was 15th Street back in the day. That's where everyone came and hooped at. I'm sure your dad would tell you, you know, they came far as Steubenville to come hoop there. You know,
Yo,
so
where is where's
15th Street.
I know
Yeah,
where
I'm
15th
literally
Street is,
going 15th Street.
but
Like,
where
what
was there a
court was
court?
in
All right.
15th Street?
15th
Salvation
Street,
Army, maybe?
behind Central School, where the little kids play football.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Back then, there were 2 softball fields and a basketball court.
In the football field.
And every Sunday, without fail, in the summertime, there were softball games and people played basketball tournaments. It was filled with people in the community every Sunday.
What?
Yes,
Yes.
without fail.
It
And
was,
then
it
they
was the Mecca.
and then they tore all that down, and then they put that football field back there. That's there.
Correct.
They did. They did
Well,
all
the
that.
baseball field, they put a
Yeah.
baseball
They
put a
field back
baseball
there.
Because we still had the baseball fields when we was kids.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
yeah.
There was a baseball field back there
Oh, I didn't
before
have that.
before the football field. There was a baseball field back there.
That's wild. I did not know that.
Go do some research and you see the pictures of it. It doesn't look nothing like it used to. But it was a one basketball court there, like you said, the 2 softball fields and the football field.
Got you.
The football field is the only thing that still remains. That's stayed in the same position. But so we put the pause down Second Avenue. That recognized a lot of people, a lot of history that people don't know about. You know,
Did y'all put the poles down there
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Spoolie did.
Spoolie did.
Spoolie painted them, but yeah.
and put names on it?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
and that was just the first wave of names. You know, what I mean?
Are they deserving names?
They had some nice names down
Yeah,
there.
I mean,
I
when
haven't
they,
seen
when they, yeah,
They got
that-
Joy Jeter. They got Lance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think Troy Nesmith is down there.
Mhm.
Y'all had some good names down there. I was down there
Yeah.
peeping it out.
And again,
I
that's
can't
just
wait
the
till it
first
gets.
wave.
I can't wait till it gets big enough to where you get honored to get it put down there, not just they put it down there.
Be a ceremony.
Ceremony, hey, we want to honor you to come down here.
That's
A
tough.
revealing.
A revealing.
Yeah.
I think that would
That-
be
that might be
very,
fire.
very.
That would be fire.
That may be the next wave.
Yeah, I think that would be a fire idea.
Maybe do one for everybody that's already there, but then as it continues.
as it continues to have a revealing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like the star, you know, in Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? When you get put down there, it's like it means you did something in the community that everybody recognizes.
Right.
I think that'd be
It's
very,
not.
very
It's
good.
not just that you hoop down second. It's
Yeah.
not that. It's not just that.
So it's beyond just hooping.
Well, like you said, the community.
Yeah.
You know, how'd you do in school? You know,
That matters.
Beaver Falls High School, and we want to recognize you.
And then the accolades after.
Yeah. Well, some people think just because you hooped down second, you should have got your star, your paw down there.
I don't agree at all. You got to at least pull. It has to be a whole citywide type of recognition in order for you to get recognized down there.
Right.
I feel like you have to be recognized. for
I feel like if
things.
people can argue it, they shouldn't be down there. I feel like if you bring the name up, everyone should unanimously say, of course.
Maybe.
If not, then they shouldn't be down there.
Well,
Is there anybody down there that you feel like is not deserving?
I don't know who's down there.
well,
Okay.
the intention originally was to put people who specifically played down Second Avenue and showed how. That was the original plan. But, you know, we made it politically correct over the years of talking about it, planning it, and putting different names down there. And we got people we're going to have people. We don't have them now, but when this new renovation takes place, we're going to have people who coach.
Yeah.
Like Lou Walker.
God
down
bless
there.
his soul.
We're gonna have people who
Butch
passed away
Ryan.
that are not
Butch
here
Ryan.
with us anymore. Butch Ryan, Benny Carter, Kevin Estelle, he just passed away. We'll have a memorial sign for those guys. So there's gonna be a lot more coming down there.
Bean was nice.
Very.
And hoops?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Bean was nice in hoops.
Very.
I don't mean to be respectful.
No.
I mean disrespectful,
No.
but like I didn't know.
Right.
Actually, that.
Bean could hoop.
That's why, and that's another thing. It gives you history, right?
Yeah.
Just to ask that question, could Bean hoop? Yes. And then now you got people who give you reasons and show you why his defense was impeccable.
Was it really?
Yes, and he could shoot.
Well, this is one reason why we do this, because a lot of the history is just lost, you know, over these years, you know.
Is that why you started this? Because
Not the reunion.
not the reunion, but like just starting the committee of like you just wanted to tap into Beer Falls and give Beer Falls more than what we've had. Like
For me, it was to reconnect the generations that I think are disconnected now. I feel like our generations in our city are disconnected, and you talk to a lot of people in the city, and they talk about it, they know it. And this is one way that we're trying to rectify that, to bring our people back together, because it wasn't like that back in the day.
And to add to that point is when you hear of two towns out of Beaver County, Beer Falls and Aliquippa, it normally comes with a negative connotation behind it, right? But there's a lot of positives going on both sides of this, right? We both have kids going to college, you know, to further education. So this is another way us to highlight and to recognize those kids that are going on to school, you know, by doing this. So, and again, to his point, is connecting us to the older generation and to the younger generations.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. No, that's fire, man. And on to your point about connecting generations, what's some advice y'all wish y'all had? If y'all could go back to our age, 30, 35, what, 30, where you at, 28?
I'm 25. I'm 26.
Dang.
Yeah, bro, don't call me 30. Man.
What do you wish you knew? Because there is a disconnect between generations. There's a lot we don't know about fatherhood. There's a lot we don't know about being husbands. You know what I mean? Because men, we just don't talk like that.
That's a loaded question. Either a father or a husband. Which one?
That wasn't even a question. That was just a statement. We're disconnected, and we suffer in those areas because we're disconnected. So what advice? Could be any area. You know what I mean?
Fatherhood. I would choose to hear.
Fatherhood?
Yeah, yo.
Fatherhood or being a parent is the most ultimate sacrifice you'll ever make.
Never heard that before.
I seen my parents make sacrifices so I can have, do without so I can have. So now that I'm a father, it's the ultimate sacrifice. That takes you not getting sleep, so she got them clothes washed. That means you go get another job so she can have what she wants and needs.
don't look at her.
No, I'm not.
Tearing up over there? Don't be tearing up.
I was saying, never mind.
It's I realized that being a single father, when I see a single mother now that's doing it right, it's salute.
I hear that.
It's salute. Because that's the ultimate sacrifice to being a parent. There's so much you have to pour into them because they're a part of you. You know, I learned a lot from him. Taking notes. He didn't know I was taking notes, but I'm taking notes from him. You know, I didn't know I would be in this position. I knew I would be a parent one day, but not a single parent. And I think he's the first single parent I knew as a male. And it's a blessing because that's my man. It's my partner. It's my brother. So it was cool.
Shout out Charles.
Shout out, Chuck. Shout out, Chuck.
Yeah, like really like a lot of being a father, because you don't gotta be the perfect father. You're not gonna be. You're gonna make mistakes. You know, I made a lot of mistakes. I was a young father, a young single parent, you know. But you have to be there, you know. That was the thing that was shown to me from my father was to be there, you know. Activities, sports, you know, providing for your family, you know, just basically just being it's kind of really simple as that, just being there, you know.
It seems simple, but a lot of people don't.
Nah, because it's, you know, would you not?
Nah, well, there's a lot of things that make it hard, especially if you don't have the kids. Like if your kids are staying somewhere else, that makes it hard. You know, I mean, if you're a single parent, that means it's easier because you're there. or if you have your family together, you know what I mean, you're there.
Right.
You know, and that's as a father, that's the biggest thing you can do. And it's really simple, is to be there.
Yep. And you can't be selfish. You can't be selfish, man. Especially when you're raising kids or one child, 2, 5, 10, whatever. You can't be selfish. And what I mean by that is, you may have to miss that party up at CC's this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
I
mean?
hear you.
You know, that friend may not be able to come over today.
Right.
You know, it's time for you to bond with you and your children, whatever. And it's, like I said, ultimate sacrifice. You can't be selfish, man. You know, like he said, they want you there. They want you there. You know,
They need you there.
yeah. Even if you told her you should have caught that, and they look up and roll your eyes. They,
Do
they,
that.
Listen, I'm telling you, I had the battle of my life today. I'm sitting at the house, and you know, I'm off, being off of work. You know, working 12-hour shifts, having days off. It's like
yeah.
you want to relax, and
Just chilling.
and just
Right.
chill, and
Yeah.
just chill. So
But you got a new agenda.
I picked up Carter yesterday, so I got way my schedule works, I have him every 4 days. So I have him
Right.
4 days, and then mom has him 4 days, and so we switch back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Schedule works out perfectly to work, and it's a perfect balance.
Mm-hmm.
And picked him up yesterday, and then today, all he wanted to do was stuff.
Yeah.
I'm talking about stuff all day. Like, I didn't want to do anything, right? So I'm like, all right, we're going to go to the grocery store. He's like, Dad, can we go to Dick's? I'm like, no, we're not going to Dick's. I'm not driving out there. I don't feel like going out there.
Yeah.
Then we get back. He's like, Dad, can we go? So he wanted to do something so bad. He hates going to the driving range. Hates going to the driving range. Carter's like, Dad, can we go to the driving range? So now I know that he's like, I told him that we weren't doing anything, but he wants to do that so bad. I still told him no. Go home, sitting on the couch, I put on a little movie or whatever, and then Carter says, "Hey, Dad, I'm about to go take a walk," and that was his like, dang, like,
Yeah.
I want to hang out with you,
But you suck.
but you suck,
True story,
but you suck so bad,
But
you
all
suck
into
so
you.
bad right
You all
now.
into you, my me time.
I just wanted to have my time.
He wanted his me time.
Man, he went
Yeah.
for a walk. He went for a walk. He came back, and I was like, man, come on, man, let's go down and hit some baseballs.
That's what's up.
You know what I'm saying? Get out the couch. I mean, because all I wanted to do was just chill. I didn't want to do anything because everybody needs their alone time, their peaceful time, recruit time, whatever, however you
Right.
want to put it. And I just wanted to do that for the day.
Yeah.
And I realized, I was like, you know what? I cannot be selfish in this moment right
Boom.
now. I gotta go ahead and get up and throw these balls and throw 75 balls, 100 balls at him. You know what I'm saying? So we can go hit the ball and have a time.
That's what's up.
And that's what we did today. But I mean, you know, being a father, it entails a lot. You gotta do a lot more than what you want to do, what you're used to doing. But I mean, it's just a job that you take on.
You take on, and it's a lot of people got the title, but they ain't fitting the job description. I never wanted her to say, my dad didn't.
I hear that.
They can't have it all though, at all times. though, man.
But you know what I mean within reason. You know what I mean?
I think we do a terrible job.
My dad didn't go get me my Corvette at 16. No, I didn't.
Period.
I didn't go get the Pinto either. You know what I mean? You know?
Right.
But it ain't too many boxes she can't say I didn't check. And love is number one.
There gotta be a fine line with giving your kid too much.
You can't never give enough love.
No, I'm not talking about love.
I'm not
love.
talking
I'm
about
talking
material
about.
things, no.
I'm talking, but that plays a role in.
People think that's love.
Yeah, people definitely think that's love.
I think there's especially coming from where we come from, the mentality of give my kids what I've never had. It's seen as love
Yeah.
until you realize, oh no, I should have taught them what I didn't know.
Well,
You know what I
don't know
mean?
what you don't know.
Facts. You know what I mean?
Right? But those who get caught up in giving them what I didn't have, they're trying to, to me, my opinion, they're trying to relive their life through their kids.
I don't even think that's a bad thing.
Yeah, I think they don't want them to suffer in the way that they want it. Maybe that's the same thing.
Yeah, but did they suffer or they just, well, I didn't get the G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip, and I'm mad about it.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, reliving through your kids, like it comes off as negative. I don't think it's negative.
That's terrible.
I think there's a
I
sense.
don't.
I think there's a sense.
That's terrible.
No,
What?
no.
Living your life through your kids, basically, in a way. The things you didn't get, they don't get.
It comes off
You're
so
supposed
bad, I
to do
do
the
not-
opposite of
I
that.
don't think people realize they're doing it.
Hold on, time out.
I
When
don't
you
think
say
people realize they're doing it.
reliving through your kids,
We're talking materials or time.
hold on,
Which one?
time out. Time, materials, and everything. Time, materials, and everything. Like sports, whatever you want to go with. If you're reliving through your kid, you are trying to make them better than what you were.
You're trying to break a cycle.
Yeah, so I don't understand how that comes off as being bad when I'm living through my kid.
No,
It doesn't make sense.
if you're neglecting him the same thing that
I
you
didn't
were
make-
neglected
if
of?
I didn't make, hold on, time out.
One at a time.
Time out.
One at a time,
Hold on.
fellas.
If I didn't make it, say if I wanted to play professional football, and I was trash at football, couldn't play the game, I was terrible at it, and then all I'm doing now with my child is making him better at the game and pushing him here and being hard on him and doing all these certain kind of things, it's only going to better my child.
And
So
that-
I don't understand how that can be considered negative.
That's
No,
different, though.
that's-
Yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like
you.
that's
That's a.
different.
But
you
that's
were
what
talking-
everybody says. Everybody says that all the time.
Hold on. See, you're taking the same, and then you explain how you would do it, right? And how you explained it ain't bad. Ain't
Exactly,
wrong. That's
exactly,
not wrong.
exactly.
What you're
Manipulation.
doing, yeah. What you're doing is poor.
On a level, I mean, yeah, on a level.
I don't think it's manipulation. I don't.
On a level, I can see what you're saying.
What was you gonna say?
No, I just think that some especially men, especially in sports with their kids, they see their kids in themselves or whatever when they were younger, and they put too much on their kids,
That part.
and their kid may not even like football or basketball or whatever they're trying to put them into, but they're trying to force that on them because they failed at it, or somewhere along the line they didn't get what they wanted out of it.
Exactly.
Right. That part.
That's when it goes
Yeah,
false.
but
That's
do you
where it
know?
goes
But,
left.
but do you know how? Like, obviously, you guys do know, but it is scary to think that. I'll even use myself to think that my kid will have to turn out how I turned out, and I feel like I turned out okay, but I don't want my son to go through anything that I went through. I don't want so that's absolutely terrifying to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pushing and pushing and pushing all the time to make sure that, Carter, that Adelina is turning a certain kind of way, because it's hard to live how I live.
Well, you see yourself in them, and you see the traits that they're picking up that they're getting honestly from us, right?
For surely.
She gets.
Carter, I get off the bus for it.
She-
I was like,
She gets.
that is nothing but Ty. I mean, like, that is it.
She procrastinates, and she gets it from me,
You want to stop that?
and it's a red flag every time.
Of
Do you?
course.
So, but the way that you can stop it is because you understand it first.
Yes,
So therefore, you can't stop something that you don't understand.
right.
You can't teach football if you don't understand or if you weren't good at it. So therefore, you're taking back to what you were saying, a father that was never good at football, therefore trying to push football on a son. You're going to look at him like, yo, bro, you never played varsity football. Why am I listening to you? You feel me? That is, and that's from the heart. That's from the. Wait, I'm not done.
You can be bad.
I'm
You
not
can be bad at the sport.
done.
You can
I'm
be
not
bad at
done.
the
Wait,
sport.
let me finish.
Hey,
Let me finish.
Let me add. Go ahead. But I wanna
What
add
I'm
something.
saying is, I mean, yeah, kids are kids, and I know y'all say y'all don't know nothing, whatever. But what I'm saying is, we're gonna look back and see, like, okay, I'm listening to him. Let me see let me see what he was about. Was he like this on the football field? Did he do this in basketball? Oh no! And you're telling me what? Come on, bruh. Come on.
It's wrong.
Come
but
on.
that's the first thing we gonna check. Hey man, he talking kind of
But-
aggressive.
but-
Was he really like
How many
that?
points you scored?
But that's so corny though. That's so corny though.
It's corny, but it happens. But y'all did it with Los. I'm sure y'all did it with Los.
There's people that can teach a game
Right.
better than they can play
Of
a game.
course.
Right?
Of course.
Right. Hold on.
That's real.
You definitely
but
do.
as a kid,
Kyle Shanahan is one of the biggest geniuses there is, and he goes to the NFC Championship and Super Bowl all the time.
That's
He
the
can't
extreme.
even. He
That's
can't
the-
even.
that's
Yeah,
the
come on.
extreme.
Come up with a
Now
number.
I'm going straight. Let's keep it home. Let's keep
So-
it here. If Los didn't check out when y'all was coaching him, he lost y'all. At that age, we're talking about Mighty Mike, high school. If it don't check out,
Chops, I'm gonna use you for an example. I had no idea what you did in sports at all, but
Right.
you demanded a certain kind of respect when we were out here, and we had to obey you, listen to you, and follow your direction. I did not think anything about what Chops did when he was in high school, how he was, if he got 4 letters in high school. That didn't matter because you didn't care about none of that. You was showing us that, hey, listen, I'm here and y'all better listen to me or you won't play, you won't be out here. And that's how it was.
Yeah, I think two things matter. I think the resume does matter,
100%.
but
Resume does
also,
not matter.
but it does.
I don't think about that
No,
at
no,
all.
you don't
Hold
even
on,
get a
wait,
job
wait,
without
wait,
experience. Hold on,
experience.
let me break it down. Let me break it down. I think you look at two things, and one of them has to line up. Who are you now? Or it's an or thing.
Okay.
Or who were you then?
I'll agree.
Because you can't be a bus in history and be a bus right now, and you're trying to push me.
I agree.
yeah.
You feel me? So if you're trying to get to the root of procrastination,
seriously.
if you're trying to get to the root of procrastination, have you overcome procrastination in your current life? You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Now let's talk about it because I want to hear how you did it because we got the same bloodline. So most likely, the
I didn't
things
even
that
know
you've
if
done.
Chops played football, but it didn't even matter to me because he was
Because of who he was.
Who he was. Like
Right.
I didn't even know if he played
That's
football
why I think
or not. He was just like,
that's
oh,
why I think it's one or the other because you have fathers who are like successful in business now, who are able to push their kids in sports because of the principles they use in business.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was just saying that he can relate to her on so many different levels than somebody else can because he dealt with procrastination and she does now. So therefore, it's not just procrastination to him anymore. It's more of like, oh, you don't want to do this because of that. You're thinking of it as bigger than
Right.
what it really
Yep.
is. That's really what procrastination is. You're thinking of it as bigger than what it really is.
So you agree with us? It's not just about resume.
I'm feeling what he's saying because I procrastinate.
Okay. All right.
You feel me? So therefore, I understand that he can relate to that situation because he's went through it. He was that. It's easier for you to teach,
Now you're going back to the past. I think it's an or thing.
or he is that now.
It's
Is that what you want me to say?
It's were you that then? Let's talk about it. Or how are you applying these things you're telling me to apply now?
He stated that he procrastinated, and that's where she got it from.
Right. I'm simply talking about saying that don't talk to me about sports if you sucked in sports. If your father currently right now is thriving in life and they're teaching you principles to thrive, but using sports to drive you to learn how to thrive, you can still listen because of what he's accomplishing now.
I'll fill it 75%. Experience. You always need experience to get that
75%.
job.
They're going to look at their parent different. They're going to look at the coach. though.
True.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. But I
I'm
will,
doing
I
both. I'm
will say
coaching.
this. I
I'm
will
out
say
here.
this.
I can't help it.
If
I did.
I love being around the kids.
Me
so
too.
I just can't.
Me too.
Yeah, I just
But
cannot.
I know if you don't, every kid can't be approached the same way. Number one.
I agree.
But
I
if you
agree.
if you talking to a kid that has somewhat of any type of ability, and you ain't saying the right things, you've lost him. Whether he's checked your resume or not.
Especially nowadays.
Yes.
It's wicked nowadays
It's-
coaching.
It's
so-
crazy.
it's so
I was
different.
down to
I would
Beaver
never
Falls
coach them
practice
Mighty
today.
Mikes that they're coaching.
I was down to Beaver Falls practice today.
Why?
They had music
Different type
on.
of
They had
kids.
music on the boom box down
Yeah,
there.
they had it down
now,
the
I'm
Saturday.
not. Now I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm just saying like to tap into kids now. You have to do these different
Appease.
kind of things.
Appease. You got to appease
Yes.
to him.
You do.
Exactly.
Appease to them to make them feel like, hey yo, I can be one with the coach type deal rather than just getting smoked.
So
Remember when they
let me
used to
ask
call
y'all
it back,
this.
hey yo, man, you got to go to the smoke. What was it called the smoke something? You got smoked when you had to do the 6 inches and then the burpees and then all that, whatever, the up downs.
So, do you think that when you got to appease to these kids, Now,
Mm-hmm.
I'm using y'all's words.
I don't, but
I
No.
coached and I had to.
Okay. Do you think that was helpful or harmful moving into the world?
I think that it was helpful because you have to learn how to relate to them to get to them to teach them, right?
Gotcha.
So therefore, in life, no matter where you're at, you have to relate to someone to have that relation. Therefore, it sounds wild, but to get what you need.
Yeah.
You may want knowledge from them. You may want an opportunity. You have to relate, bro. You're not about to sit here and talk to someone you don't relate to. I'm sorry, you're not. So therefore, yeah, you might. It's saying appease sounds wild, right? But you gotta relate in a way.
I think appease is the wrong word.
Yeah.
I think you got to find a way to relate to a person.
100%, because you're not going to be able to get to them and tap into that person they are without relating in the first place.
But y'all didn't care about relating back in the day.
You
Y'all were the
disagree.
worst coaches.
We didn't have any back then, though.
Y'all were the meanest coaches in
times.
life.
I disagree, though, man.
They weren't relating to
I
us.
feel like they related. I
They
feel
didn't
like
relate. They didn't relate. They weren't trying to relate.
There were coaches.
They had a situation.
They
Chops
were
had a
bullies.
situation.
No.
Had a situation how like, when he coached us when we were kids, they had a formula, and it was that formula. They weren't trying to tap into who I was.
You had Coach Neal as a coach?
Yeah.
He's not like that.
Hey,
Like what?
So
He's
behind
You have
not
no
like
idea.
that.
Okay.
So-
I had Coach Neal. Am I
You're
lying?
tripping.
Hey, we're going to address this
He's
right
not
now
like
with
that.
him because he has said this thing.
No.
He said-
I don't think. First off, I need you to hear me.
He
I don't think
he
he was
blamed
wrong.
me for him not looking like this back in the day.
Oh, my.
Because he
Oh,
didn't
he
want to
blamed
come to the
that's
weight room.
hilarious.
No. I will. No. Tell me.
He did.
I will
Ain't
blame
that-
him on that.
See?
I will
You
blame
hear
him.
this?
Not that.
Now we're talking culture.
Now football
We're talking
player.
culture.
Football
Did
player.
you show up? You showed up.
Yeah, I showed up.
Who was there?
Me, Wiz.
Who wasn't there?
Was I there?
You was there, yeah.
I opened it up, right?
Yeah.
Lifted with y'all, right?
Yup.
Who wasn't there?
There's.
Ty.
yeah.
I was not there. I was not there. I wasn't not there.
But he said I should have came to his house and got him.
Oh, that's
Something
crazy.
There's something
That's
about
what he
this.
said.
Come on.
I agree with that though.
What?
What?
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yo,
You know,
bro,
listen,
chill
I'm gonna tell you why. But
Hey yo,
but-
if you're not going to take care of the
Trayvon,
community, hey, listen. First off,
I
we
can
got
tell
these
where he
shirts
was
on. We got
raised.
these shirts on, caring about the community,
Yes.
and you did not care about
I
the community.
did. I cared. I opened up that door.
What's that
I
called
even-
when
I
you
even
bring
had
the horse to
for
the
y'all.
water and now
I
you
I even had water
I
for
think
y'all.
that you should have came and got him because you could have. That was an era when you could have did that. I'll never forget
No question.
hearing about Rock Washington running up on Rita Curry's car and Wendy's saying, "Rita, what you buying that boy? He got to make weight this Saturday.
That's true.
Get him a grilled chicken
That's a true
and a
story.
baked potato."
A grilled chicken.
Yeah.
No, and
That was
Had to
true.
take his meal back.
And be on this
No more bacon
and
eggs.
be on this conversation like you knew my family.
Right. That's
You
why I
gotta
was
tap.
so disappointed that you didn't come show up because your other cousin was there. Working
He was there.
hard.
He was there. Hey
Working
yo,
hard.
Merge, you was lifting?
Yes.
no, Murr was lifting.
Okay,
Murr was lifting.
Murdy.
Yo,
Murr was lifting.
yo,
Murr was lifting.
I realized life was real. I got to make it out. I thought it was my ticket. It's the wildest shit in the world.
I was just like,
I said,
I'm gonna
this-
just
this
be
is the only
better.
way.
I'm gonna just be better than
Murd would come in there and work out. There's no bullcrap. There's no bull.
Yeah, Murr was working. Murr was
He
working.
worked. He worked.
Okay.
I would never. Yeah, I would
Ty
never say
Jack
that.
came the last week right before we went to camp.
You feel me? right before camp started.
So it's time to play.
It's
Like
time to
you've been
play
there
now.
the whole time.
Now
Y'all
it's,
ready?
now it's
Y'all
time.
ready?
It's time to play the game.
I
Like,
get
what are we
it.
talking about?
Low key, I feel that. Because what are we here lifting for? I'm better.
What are
than
we
y'all.
doing it? But
I get it, but that's
But-
wrong.
Yeah,
That's
hey,
wrong.
yes, it's
We're
wrong.
here right now.
And it's
That's
not
wrong.
and it's not
it's for the
mandatory.
team.
Yes,
But
it's
for the
wrong
team.
And
because
it's
Right.
not mandatory, and you knew me since I was a kid. It's
So
not
it wasn't about
mandatory.
team.
Hold on, hear me
It
out.
wasn't about
Hear me
team.
out. Hear me out. But you ain't tell me that.
Teamwork is everything.
You ain't tell me that. You let me sit all summertime.
Stop it.
Eating
No, bro, have
bro.
accountability, bro. You sound wild, bro.
said,
You're
Hold
going
on.
way too far.
Yeah, that's
listen.
wild. That's wild. He's wild.
I'm eating Junior bacon cheeseburgers and he's not stopping me. That's crazy. That's crazy. He's not doing it. He's not doing it.
I guess the question is, how do you break that? Right? Because we talk about reliving through our kids. How do you break that cycle of getting your kid to break that cycle? How do I turn you into that dog? And never mind sports,
I think-
just in general.
What I try to do is be transparent with her, and I tell her, look, I don't want you to make these mistakes I made. You know, so I'm gonna give you the blueprint. Now, It's up to you to execute. Now, I'm gonna let you make some decisions until I can see that you can't make good decisions. Then I'm gonna make them. But let's have a conversation about them. You know, some things ain't up for conversation. Some things are. But one thing you gotta do in life is have a work ethic, and it has to be a work ethic. I don't care if you're playing sports and working, whatever it is in life, you need to have a work ethic.
You can't shield your kids from everything, though.
Nah,
They
they
gotta
gotta
go
bump
through
their
some
head.
stuff on
They
their
gotta
own.
bump their head,
You know,
right?
That's how they learn.
But sometimes you got to say, okay, look, you can't go that route.
Right,
This,
no
this
doubt,
is what, this
no
is
doubt,
going to be
yeah.
this is going to be detrimental to you. So let me help you with this shortcut. You know, go this route, make this right. Don't make that left.
Right.
Are you continually teaching for the rest of your life? Is that a thing that you do with your kids, or is there a moment where you see your kid and you're like, you know what, they got it now and I'm done?
It never really stops.
No,
You know?
no, it never stops. I wish my dad was here today so me I can ask him some things.
Okay.
Just,
What would you ask him?
how did you do it? What was your motivation? What was your why? You know, I can say it was us.
Do you feel like he has something you don't have, or that you like to aspire to do or be?
I would like to ask him, give me my report card.
Okay.
Give me my report card as a father.
You've done a wonderful job, Chops. Let me tell you, man, your father would be so proud of you right now. And there's really nothing that he had that you don't have. And I was there.
Thanks, dog.
I was there.
Thanks,
Yeah, I
dog.
mean, his dad was a phenomenal dad. You know, which, you know, back then, the community looked at his type of father. You know, my dad,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Mr. Jackson,
Yep.
you know, we looked at those guys in the community as community fathers, and we watched them, and they looked out for us, and your dad he's looking down, and he's proud, man.
Thanks, dog.
Yeah, no
Thanks.
doubt.
And I think just to piggyback off what he said, I think that's what makes it so easy for us to connect with y'all.
Yeah.
Because we seen them, you know, pour back into us, you know, and connect with us, you know. So I think that's what makes that helps it.
I mean, there's a
We gotta
different type
get
of
back to
element.
that.
Like me, I'm a coach, and I coach my son's teams all the time. There's a different element to coach kids when you ain't got a kid on the team.
I did it for years.
I mean,
too.
it's a whole
Because you
different
got
type
to
of
be doing it because you want to.
just because you want to.
I don't
like
wanna
me,
coach my
me.
kid.
There's obviously an agenda when I'm coaching my son. I want to be there and I want to make sure that he's getting top knowledge because I feel like I know the game as much as like you know anybody else is going to be coaching him, and then I'm then going to coach his friends as well.
Right.
To coach kids outside of your children is unbelievable. I don't even know if I can do it. They asked me to coach Mighty Mites this year, and I'm like,
I think they can help you.
I don't want to coach my kids. I didn't seen it turn out bad and negative.
It can.
I don't. It can. I've seen it actually
I have
turn
too.
someone into someone that
You
does not.
you
like-
can't do it until you get rid of your petty spirit.
Wait a second though.
You're too petty.
As a you all right? All right. As far as for like coaching your kid, I feel like you can be too hard on them in a way where you want them to be a certain way, and it just turns out bad. My bro used to get coached by his dad our whole life. He ended up not liking the sport. Two of them. You know what I mean? So it can turn out bad. I don't want to coach my kid. I want to give them pointers.
I don't think you would be a coach like that, though. It depends on your
I'm gonna
personality.
tell
get
you
it.
right
I
now.
get it.
I'm gonna tell you right now. He's coached. I've coached. You have a child. There's no way in hell you will not coach. No way in hell. Being in a situation where you see other people coaching your kids and being around the environment and you know they're not giving the kids what they need.
Okay.
There's no way you'll sit there with all the knowledge you have
Uh-huh.
and just watch on the sidelines.
That's exactly why I got into coaching.
Bruh.
You'll never you'll never be able to do
I
it.
watched. He was in 6th grade, and my son was in 5th grade, and I watched the coaches that they had coach them, and then I was like, you know, and I had no plans on being a coach, you know,
None
at all.
None.
And it was just like he said. I was just like, no, I can't let this happen.
And that's usually how it happens.
Yeah.
I never was.
No, I'm telling you, that's how I started coaching. I'll never forget. My son was playing baseball, and they had him on first base, and they told him to put his left foot on the bag and stretch out with his left foot on the bag and put his right foot forward. And then I went over to the coach, and I was like, nah, that's not how it was done. He's like, hold on, you got to hear me out. And I said, hold on, wait. You're going to tell me that what's been done for 100 years is wrong now. Now you figured something out. Like, you out of everybody in the world, you figured something out. So I was like, there's no way in the world I cannot coach and help these kids out when I have knowledge about games. I have knowledge. There's no way I can sit there and let other dads coach that don't know sports better than I know sports, because you're going to feel the same way.
I get it.
You're going to see those guys out there and you're going to be like, these are just dads like me. They're just dads like me, and he's never played no game. He's never done anything on a different kind of level, and he's trying to teach my son. You're going to be coaching.
Coach whom coached me, and I respected coaching.
But does that go back to your resume?
Come on, I said that.
Check
Stop.
my resume.
Come on, man. Dude, you don't get no job without no
Or
resume or experience.
the or.
Fuck that or shit,
Or the
man.
or.
Ain't no
Or the
man.
Or
Yeah,
the
bro.
or.
Come on, man. I'm telling you.
Like
you don't
Murray said it.
Or matters.
The or matters.
Actually, you did
The
coach.
or definitely matters.
Yes.
The
And
or
you had
always
them
matters.
on demon time.
Bruh,
It always matters.
I coached 4 years.
Because when I
and
looked
got
at
3
you,
ships.
when I looked at you, I knew what you demanded, what you cared about. So I didn't care about what you did in sports. I didn't like those.
Even if he
I
was
never
teaching
thought.
wrong?
I
He's
never.
different, though.
No,
He's
no.
different.
I've never thought in a million years about what my coaches did when they played high school sports.
Oh, you're tripping.
Never one time.
You're tripping.
I'm not
They
gonna
were.
say I
They
didn't.
were father figures. That's all it was.
And that's the
The
time.
ones that weren't father figures, I didn't care about.
The
The
time
ones that were
changed.
father
The
figures, I was
time-
like, oh, they were
Yeah.
scary.
I
They were
had
scary.
when I went to ninth grade, we had Ginther. Nobody on my team listened to Ginther because Ginther went to Geneva and wasn't good. And I'm not disrespecting him; he was a good coach, but just nobody respected him on that point. To where during practice, he like get on the line. What they called you, Tragic Johnson? We're not getting on that line. You know what I mean? It got that bad. The times have changed.
Yes, they
Your
have.
resume has to speak for yourself.
Now. Now.
The only person that got to me without a resume
We
is
had
Viega.
coaches like that. There was coaches throughout the years that weren't respected. Mm-hmm. It's just when I think about the ones that were respected,
Mm-hmm.
if they didn't tell me the resume, it wouldn't have mattered. I just respected them as a man,
But why am I
and
taking?
I'm willing to go to war for you and with you.
Why am I taking your advice if you're not somewhere where I want to be? Why am I taking your advice where you have knowledge that I want to have? Like, come on.
Sometimes you could tell that this person has a vision that can work.
Since
and you
when
know
did-
what?
since
Wait,
when-
wait. Let him finish. Let him finish.
And,
Go ahead.
and I'm gonna get behind this vision.
You can't teach me how to stiff arm him, but I'm gonna listen to you on how to stiff arm him. You can't teach me. You never stiff arm nobody, and now you're trying to teach me how to stiff arm somebody.
Since when did kids think that coaches weren't, for lack of better words, gods?
I don't know. What that
Coaches
means.
in my life always like, oh, hey, he's my coach. Everything he says, I have to do.
No.
What are you talking about?
No.
See, it
no.
changed. It's
no.
changed over
It's
time. It
tripping.
did.
It's changed.
You're tripping.
It's definitely changed.
No. I saw Los had a state champ up there, and he was telling us, yo, the way y'all are acting, this is not it. So I listened to what he said. Sheldon listened to what he said. Drew listened to what he said. Your resume has to match, bro.
But
it has to,
but,
bro.
But Los is unique because he could reach you. He could still, if you didn't believe he could play, he could still roll the ball out
And D you up.
And get-
100%.
and
and tell
busy.
you ain't gonna score.
100%.
Or he can tell you to go run 40 yards, and this ball's gonna drop right in your
100%.
arms,
100%.
and you don't break a stride.
It was earned.
Yeah, he was
His
different.
voice was
He
earned.
was different.
His voice was earned.
He was different.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I guess I was just different. If we going to war, we going to war. If they made you the coach,
It was different times back then. So.
If they made you the coach, you're the coach.
we going to war. We here. What we here for?
Y'all never had a coach set y'all up for failure or lose y'all a game?
Nah,
What?
I've definitely had coaches.
One.
I remember a year we had a coach. Yeah, I could see them sneakers leaning. I remember them sneakers leaning, man. But I remember there wasn't much
What
respect
level?
for him.
What level?
It was. I remember. I think you were the 8th grade coach and he was the 7th grade coach.
I know
You talk about hoops.
He was like Russian or
I
something.
know you.
Russian is
Oh,
wild.
you remember? You remember?
Zoropolis.
No.
Stroganoff.
Stop.
What was it? Strawpolis. What was it?
I just remember how the rest of the guys received him, and I'm like, okay,
Dmitry
he's
Stroganov.
not. Yeah. He was.
Strawpolis.
Definitely KGB.
Strawpolis. That's what they was.
what I mean?
It was Strawpolis.
That was his name?
Yes, it was 100% Strawpolis.
I remember there wasn't that much respect
No, it was a
from
white dude
everybody
from
for
Germany.
him.
I don't know. Who it was.
He came in and coached 1 year. He was done after that.
1 year. He had
Yeah.
1 year, and he was like,
He was
"Ain't
terrible.
no way."
He was
He ain't
terrible.
reach nobody.
No, he
man.
couldn't. He couldn't.
He ain't relate to
The
nobody
wildest
at all.
He ain't relate to
The
nobody.
wildest part, it was the worst thing because he thought Wiz was the best player on our team.
See?
And we were like, what? Wiz is like the 15th. but,
You didn't put a name
Wiz.
to it.
Hold on, no, yeah, Wiz, that's my brother.
Shout out to Wiz.
At least 7.
Shout out
But
to
you gotta hear me
Klepto.
out.
What
You
up,
gotta hear me out.
Klepto?
You gotta hear me out.
Coach
Wiz,
Neal, look at what he said. Ask Coach Neal,
What?
I was Kobe, him, James Durant,
Who said that?
Mason Jackson.
Tony Barnes, Tynes' dad, one of my favorite coaches I had.
Mason Jackson, he dropped the.
Tony Barnes, my love. Hey, yo.
What do you
appreciate
do? What do you
bro.
do? What do you
Hold
do?
up.
What do you
I'm trying to
do?
think who was on that team.
That's him, Deontay, Damian, Devin Lansball. Who else will be on that team? Micaiah. That's their age. That's their grade.
Okay. That's
Yep.
a different Mason.
He
That's
said
a
our
different
coaches
Mason.
was trash.
Who said that?
Ooh.
Bobby Thomas' son. What's his name? He was
Oh,
y'all,
that's
he was y'all's
Sim-
running back. Simeon.
Simeon. Yeah, our coaches were different because they. It
Who's
was
y'all's
more,
Y'all gotta
It
hear
was
me out.
more-
Hold on,
when
before we move on. Wiz was not. Hear me out.
Stop.
Wiz was not a very good basketball player.
Wiz had a
but
mean
he was
crossover.
the smartest guy on our team. You gotta kind of
that
put
makes
him
you
out
a
on the
good
court.
that makes you a good basketball player
100%. IQ is different.
because you can understand the game a little bit. You know where things go. You remember the plays.
Yeah, but I'm
Like,
talking
that
about like
matters.
talent wise. Talent wise.
Udonis Haslem.
He wasn't bad.
Bruh.
He
Wiz,
wasn't bad.
Wiz is getting picked third in street ball every time.
Huh?
Huh?
A Simhead.
Third? He's getting
Did you
picked
say huh?
third.
Who's out there?
Our coaches, they were trash.
Yeah, why y'all doing?
no.
Why y'all doing? Hey,
know.
I ain't doing
Wiz,
Klepto
I
like
believe
that.
in you getting picked third and fourth.
I'm just asking who's out there. You gotta set the stage.
I'm seeing BT, Ty,
At that time?
Mobe, Cal. I'm thinking strictly
All those guys you just said.
are getting picked round 1 and round 2, and Wiz is gonna get picked third.
Brian Taylor.
Yeah. He's getting picked first. Flex is probably getting picked
Who's
first.
Flex?
Ty, Mobe,
Who's
and
Flex?
then round 3 is
Shane
Wiz
Curry.
and
Shane
Cal.
Curry.
Round 3 is Wiz and Cal.
Oh, be in our grade.
Yeah, I'm thinking strictly he's being picked third every time.
Tarv.
What about your boy New?
Sean New, easy.
Okay,
Yeah.
you need a big
Sean,
man. You
He
need a
was
big man.
good at
He
sports.
wa- he was
Sean
good
New?
basketball.
In basketball?
Yeah.
Sean
All
New
right,
would beat
hold
the
on, wait. All right,
Sean
all
would beat
right,
the
all
shit out of you.
right.
Not
Sean New
only
would beat the dog shit out of you right now.
And what?
In a fight.
In hoops. Who said fight? Did you say fight?
Ah, he did.
Come
No, I
on.
didn't say
And what?
Sean New
I would
beat-
never in my years of blinking and breathing lose a fucking game to Sean New. Don't ever bring him up to me.
I bet you $50
Don't ever
right
in
now.
your life bring him up
Hey, yo,
to
yo.
me. Stop
He said
playing with
blink
me.
You see this on this on the
Man,
camera.
put
On
the-
camera.
don't ever do
50
that
on
shit.
camera. Sean New will beat the shit out of you. in
Seth,
hoops.
what's Sim had say? If we could tell the coach they ain't giving us the right knowledge, we ain't gonna say nothing.
What coaches did y'all have?
We had Barry Cox. What he would do was if we was in
Who is that?
If
Who's
it was,
Barry Cox?
Barry Cox is from Hope.
Hold up and hold up.
Sinners.
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 Barry Cox was a great.
He was a good player.
No, he was a great running back.
This is back.
Yeah, he
this
was
is back
nice.
then.
He was a
He's
great
very
running
nice.
back.
He
Very
used to
nice.
bring us his tapes.
But that don't mean you're going to be a great coach.
Now I'm gonna tell you what he would do. What he would do was it would be 4th and 49, and he would give Javon a 38 toss, and I'm supposed to beat niggas up for 10 yards and then run forever. You know what I mean?
If y'all was 4th and 49, y'all was trash.
Yo, Chops, hear me clearly. I know you used to come to the games. We were 0-18. I'd have 4 tutties a game. We'd be 0-18.
Easy.
You know what I mean? We were trash.
But this is what
Your age group is that bad?
Think about it. My age group, it was
He
me.
about to call us trash. It's better.
Yeah, don't do it. Yeah.
Don't do
Bruh,
that.
No. But
Bruh,
we
their-
had good
their
people, but we didn't
lineman
have.
was their quarterback.
Yeah. Donovan, I couldn't get no one to throw me the ball on an 80 read. Donovan had to put Donovan off a guard to quarterback to throw me the ball so I could score for niggas. Take us out the hood.
That was wild.
Yeah, y'all was wild.
Watch it. Yo, hold on. Who was y'all quarterback?
Wiz.
We had many.
Oh my God! Not Wiz was the
BT.
quarterback.
Wiz
was everything.
Wiz was
He was the
smartest.
brains.
He was his brain. He was the
So
brain.
so
was the point guard
therefore,
and quarterback.
So therefore,
Yeah.
if Wiz was the point guard and the quarterback, he is the smartest on the field and the court.
We said this.
No, you said he was the smartest. You didn't say he had the highest IQ.
That's what we meant.
That's what we meant.
What else could it mean?
Yeah,
hold on,
exactly.
wait.
Oh, you trying to twist that?
Just
Some
say my
people-
bad. Just say
you
my bad.
missed.
You're
You
right.
missed.
No,
You
always
missed.
up for an angle.
You missed. You missed.
No, Trey, I see what you're going. No,
You
rock with it,
missed.
rock with
You
it.
Come
missed.
on,
Good.
come on.
He could be so smart on the court that he knew where you supposed to be. He could see the play before it happened.
Exactly.
That's what most point guards do.
Drew Cook was the smartest in school, but on the court, he might have not been the smartest. You know what
No,
I mean?
he was the smartest on the football field.
He was the smartest.
It was just a quick example.
Wiz
he
was
was
the smartest on the football
Drew
field.
Cook. Drew Cook's IQ was high.
Yes, it was.
But wait a second. I'm just saying it could have been real
Yeah,
quick.
you're right.
Because Drew
Because
Cook,
y'all heard
that
the
was my
saying,
guy.
he got a high basketball IQ. He got a high football IQ. You
He
know?
did.
Yeah. Like,
And a high baseball IQ.
don't mean
Like
he's
Wiz
smart.
really had him.
that don't mean he's smart.
Right.
Mason Jackson said.
We've seen a lot of that.
Mason
Yeah.
Jackson said me and Neil was getting kicked out of the
look at my
game.
notes.
What did he say?
Yeah, I was
He
getting
said we
kicked
was
out of
getting
game.
kicked out of the game.
Mason Jackson.
He said me and him.
Yep.
Barry Cox, we threw his cones on the roof of the high school and joined in J High because we didn't want to do it. Dang. And you talking about a resume don't matter? Look at what they
Barry
doing
Cox.
to
Is
him.
Barry Cox? That's is that?
I don't know.
Is that Imani's ex-boyfriend?
No, dude. This is he was old when I was
I
young.
thought the same thing at first. And I
He's
was like,
older
all
than
right, let
me,
me chill.
man.
Yeah, he's a Hopewell running back, but you could tell he had knowledge to give. So I messed with him. The rest of my squad,
He
they
was
ain't
like that.
him.
Very Cox
he
was
was.
like that.
Yes,
He
he
was
was.
nice.
Yeah, he had knowledge. He just, you know what I
Couldn't
mean?
translate it to y'all. That's all.
To me, he did because he was a running back and I was a running back. But to anybody else, he didn't know how to relate to him.
But Javon, you was a dog on the hoop court.
Yeah, definitely. That was but football was my, you know what I mean?
He lost his the Whitfield championship game. He hit the fucking ball off the backboard. He missed a layup.
Chop.
What are we talking about?
Don't never. Whenever niggas don't play basketball or
No,
football
no.
in high
Oh,
school,
no.
they start to talk about
No,
shit
no,
they
no.
don't know.
Time out,
You know what I
time
mean?
out.
When they don't have no
I do.
rings but jewelry,
Right.
they don't make no sense why they're talking about anything
I hear you.
that
I
has
hear
to
you.
do with
Get it
that.
from
I hear you.
K's.
I missed a layup in the
from
state. In the state.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, man. Don't hear this nigga,
There's
man.
a thing. There's a thing about being funny and then missing the backboard, shot off the backboard, not even touching the rim.
Hey,
You can
Neil.
be funny all day you
Coach
want,
Neil.
Yeah.
but you
That
actively did it.
Coach, no, if I made
You
a
can
mistake,
say it was here and you missed it. So you can say all about the jewelry and everything like that. You had a chance to win the city a game and you lost.
Wait
the
a second.
game
Wait a second.
for
So
the city.
So, Coach,
hey,
Neal,
yo,
you have a. if
I'd
you have
rather
a-
not play. I'd
Don't
rather
be
not,
louder. Don't
I'd
be
rather
louder to
not
make
get-
sense.
I'd rather not.
Don't be
get the
louder to
game.
make sense.
I'd rather not.
Don't
get
be
the
louder
game
to make
One at a
sense.
than do
time.
that.
One at a time.
Don't
What
be-
number did you have on? Go
Coach
ahead,
Neal,
finish.
Coach Neal, you have sometimes whenever you play, you make mistakes, right? I
It
went up,
happens.
I went up,
It
I did a
happens.
routine layup, and I missed it in the state playoffs my senior year. Not whipping you. Now, wait, it wasn't the
I'll
winner
say
or lose
this.
the. It wasn't the winner or lose the game. Now, hear me.
I'm gonna say this.
So therefore,
would
are you
attest
all right?
that? Would you attest you missing a layup to like you and your dad's relationship?
No, so therefore, so therefore,
That's a valid question.
so hear me out. So
What is going on behind
So
the
there,
scenes?
no, wait.
No, because you got to hear it out.
Therefore, hear me
Again.
out. Hear me out. I dropped beef with my dad. Let's take that square one. Right?
Not before that. You
Let me
dropped
talk. Are you all right?
Go ahead,
Your
go
lips
ahead,
be
finish.
big and
Finish,
shit.
finish,
Shut
finish.
up, shit.
He said, "Are you
I
all
dropped beef with my dad. That's square one. Cool. I missed that layup my senior year in the state playoffs. Cool. But you have to think about whenever you're on a platform and you're playing on TV, you're playing at Hershey, you're playing at Palumbo, where niggas with tight hats never played. It's like
you making
have
an
to
excuse?
understand. You have to. No, there are no.
I couldn't
excuses.
believe
There-
he's talking
there-
about me now instead of talking about what he did. Go
Yo,
ahead, finish.
you're. What are you doing
would
now?
Jeet have missed the layup?
Don't. Sheldon or who? Who are you talking about?
What G?
Be careful what you
Jackson,
say.
Jordan,
Carlos?
Be careful what you say.
Lance.
What G we talking about?
When Lance and
all,
Mr.
all
Lamb-
I'm saying is athletes do make mistakes.
Do you remember when
Right.
you got them nachos at
That's
that
it.
game?
That's it.
And you were eating those nachos.
I missed a layup.
And you knew we were going to win the championship. And you saw him come down there and he just blew it off the backboard.
I was on the bench.
Oh, you was there. You was on the bench.
Yeah.
Coach Neal, how many lamps have you?
How
No,
does
but
he-
wait.
but hold on, let me
When
say-
we won, wait. No, let me defend myself because I'm tired of niggas like him.
What are
Who
we
never? He
defending?
never played. He never played.
Keep
Now
bringing
wait a
up that
second.
layup. They
Now
wanna
wait a
keep bringing
second.
up that layup.
Wait a second. I missed a. I missed a layup. I missed a layup.
I know.
No.
No.
It wasn't just the layup.
You are right.
It was.
on the clock?
It was the
Not
layup.
much. Not much.
It was the layup. It was the layup.
No.
We're going to get back. We're going to get back. We're getting back.
No. I never
It was
missed.
the layup.
I never missed it. Any crunch time.
It wasn't a layup. It was the
Any
layup.
crunch time. Matter of fact, I missed the layup.
Yeah.
Google me. Hey,
Thank you, bro.
Google me.
Bro, I
Hey, yo,
Google,
first
get
off-
off me.
Thank
Oh,
you.
Google
First
ass
I get that,
nigga.
bro.
First off,
Google me.
First off, I
Google
want you
me
to
and you'll
stop
see
saying-
niggas make mistakes.
We'll never talk about
An
it again.
ungoogleable ass nigga will
Listen,
always bring that
listen,
shit up.
Googleable. Listen,
You can't Google this
ungoogleable.
nigga's name and never see. You
We'll
can't
stop this
Google him.
We will stop this conversation.
Coach Neal,
Y'all
Google
hear how-
him.
Y'all hear
Hold
how
on.
muffled
Coach,
that is?
Seth.
That's
wait,
y'all screaming at the same
Right.
time.
Coach Neal.
That was
Come on,
the name
man.
of this.
We'll stop this conversation.
Ungoogleable.
Can't Google this nigga. Bro, Google this
Hey, yo.
nigga and watch. Did
I
you
would
mean?
rather
Did you mean?
be ungoogleable than pull up my
Yo.
stats and it comes up that I missed the Labor
Yo,
Championship
time
game.
out.
I'd rather no one know who I was.
Time out. If
Everybody
you-
knows who you are.
If you,
Everyone.
I know.
Everyone
I
knows
know.
who you are.
I know.
You're the person who
I
lost
know.
the game
Time
for
out.
Beaver Falls.
If you
Everyone
Google,
knows
if
who
you
are.
Google this
I'm
nigga's
telling
name, it's gonna be
somebody.
like you're gonna type in Tyrell Jackson. They're gonna be
I gotta
like,
tell somebody.
did you mean Tyrell Jones?
You're ungoogleable.
Did you mean Tyrell John Henderson?
Did you
It's
mean
gonna
Big?
say
Did you mean Big John?
if you Google J Yo, come on, man.
Not his grandfather.
Not his
Yeah,
grandfather.
man. Come on, man.
Y'all
Just
didn't even tap to the pops.
just
like,
a,
that's grandfather.
just a
We gonna
quick
take that.
Google, man.
Did
You'll
you
see
mean
a
Big
couple
John?
pics, man. You be easy though.
Yeah, it's all good, man.
I understand.
But I remember in the next year,
Did you talk to him when he
I want to hear what he has to say.
the next year,
Shut up.
Javon did get a steal on a layup that won us the Whipple Championship.
My God.
Coach Neal,
did.
I'm not here to
bro.
play.
Did.
I'm not here to do that.
Come on, bro.
He didn't win. He didn't get no
This is why I
steal.
said
terrible.
you can't coach your
You can't-
son.
I'm not- no,
you
because-
can't coach your
I'm
son
here.
because you get
I was
petty.
gonna go
No,
dap
he
you
don't
up.
understand that people make mistakes. He wants to bring them.
And
I'm not
I
here to
dapped
do
you up.
trying
that.
to
I said
dap
good.
you up.
I'm not here to do that
I'm trying
right
to
now.
dap you up. Good job.
Give him the shoulder, cold.
Yeah, I'm not here to do that right
That's the
now.
cold shoulder.
I'm not here to do that
Hey, yo,
right now.
don't
man,
shake my
'cause
fingers.
Don't do that. Don't do
shake
that.
my
Get off of that, man. Don't do that.
Unhand me.
Yeah. Unhand me
Why
right
would you
now.
be so mad?
You be watching this shit.
My God. That's
Can't
my
be mad
God.
about
When
that,
they
bro.
named the top 5 funny people and they didn't put him in there, I was done.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
hilarious.
Yes, he
Dion
is.
Brooks. He'll have his ex come outside and she'll come outside and she'll be like, my man's outside. He'll be like, Grandma, please. He'll start crying and look at her and he'll
Oh yeah, A and
Hilarious.
When you Google Javon Turner Beer Falls, PA, that shit is official.
Who said that?
Mason
Jackson.
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 Mason, my dog. My dog.
Do you know who Mason
Gave
is?
you the go.
I do know who Mason is. I told him who Mason was. My dog, bro. Thank you.
Y'all got me crying, man.
Just real quick, just in case.
Hey, let's get back. Let's get back before we close
Don't
it
change
out.
the subject now. Google
we can do
Tyrell
this.
Jackson.
We can do this.
No, don't change the subject.
I was about
I'm
to say
done.
we
I'm
can do
done.
this.
I'm
I was about to say
done.
we can
Go
do this
ahead. Go ahead.
forever
Go ahead.
because
I'm done. I'm
You're
done.
not
I'm
gonna
done.
stop.
I'm
yeah,
done.
you know, we're gonna keep doing this.
I'm
forever.
done. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
But we got to get back to the
Topic.
actual topic of conversation. Well, hey yo, y'all gave us free shirts or we got to pay for these?
No, we gotta pay.
Oh, no, we need to do
25, 25,
It's for the
25.
kids.
Oh damn, we gotta pay.
Cash App,
Venmo.
Hey yo, shout out to
Yeah,
the
man.
Brody. Hey yo, shout out to the OGs
Them
for
had
giving
my
us
dog.
free shirts today. Like I appreciate them. Like I couldn't imagine them coming on the podcast doing anything else besides giving us free shirts.
Your head
Tyrell
size
got
has
this
changed,
messed
bro.
up.
They had to
Right.
adjust.
Listen, understand. This.
Oh no! Wait, look at what they're saying. Your head size was changing, bro. They had to adjust.
Wow.
Why is he talking to you like that?
I don't even know who that is.
Mason
Yeah,
Jackson.
but he's talking crazy. Simhead talk that
It's
talk,
crazy
bro.
how
My dog.
a head statement is assumed. to be yours.
And need to say pause.
Hey, now when you Google Javon Turner Bureau Falls, PA, that shit is official.
That's a good part.
Hey, don't let him talk to you like that about your head. Because
don't-
you had to deal with your head your whole life. You
I
had
don't
to
know
deal
who
with that.
Mason Jackson is. Are we related? We might be related.
Hey,
you know
bro,
who that guy is.
You didn't have to deal with his head. He
Hey,
had to deal with his head by
Mason,
himself.
do you know
bro. Nobody
Oscar?
had to deal with that.
Hey, let's get back. Let's
Pause.
get back.
Yeah,
We're
let's get
wilding.
back.
We're wilding.
Let's
We're
get
wilding.
back. Let's get back.
We're wilding.
Pause. Y'all saying that word.
Nah, I appreciate y'all giving us these shirts for free. Like,
No, we didn't.
no, we gotta pay for them.
25. Look, I gave him $25.
It's for the kids,
You
man.
got Zell.
Oh, you already
Zell,
gave you already gave him the 25?
Jack
Why are you wondering what's
Cash
going
App,
on
Zell,
over here,
Zell,
bruh? You always, you know what I mean?
Or Zell.
Don't do that, man.
Actually,
Don't do
actually,
that.
actually,
Niggas
no,
start doing
yeah.
exercises and
Hold on,
start
time out,
wondering.
time out. Turn it down,
Don't-
turn it down real quick. Hold on. So we got to talk about like how everybody can get these shirts. You know what I'm saying? We repping them, we wearing them.
Once a tiger, always a tiger. Y'all
Always
know it.
show 'em.
Y'all know it.
Easy.
And we want everybody to buy them. They go to a good cause. Good.
Look at the bottom comment.
We give out
Correct.
the scholarships to kids that's going to college, y'all. So we started this in 2018, like we said. Since then, we done gave out 24 scholarships to kids, and we want to keep doing that. So with your help, donations, and contributions, we can keep doing that and helping kids live their dreams. Once a tiger, always a tiger.
Facts.
No lie.
Facts, big facts, man.
Yeah, Cash App is $chill 1984.
Again,
That's hard.
one more time.
$chill 1984.
No, let's say it one more time for the people in the back.
$chill 1984. If you want to cash up, even if you don't want a shirt, cash app $2, $5, $10, $100, whatever you want, whatever you can afford. Put that out there. We need that. It's going to make everything that they're doing much better.
So it can be what we're doing. Because if you're from Beer Falls, you don't live in no more. You still from Beer Falls. You still from Beer Falls.
Right.
Beer Falls all day.
And
Every
it don't
day.
matter where you're at. We can
Yeah.
FedEx it to you, UPS it to you.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, we appreciate the money that jingles, but we like the money that folds.
Trading places.
I never heard that before.
Coming to
And that's-
America.
Coming to America.
That's fire. You was still dead then.
Mr. Randy White.
No, she said, I'm a
Sexual child.
Why are you laughing at shit that wasn't funny?
I thought it was hilarious.
It wasn't funny.
Not to
Because
you.
come on, bro. It wasn't funny,
Hey,
bro.
I feel as though y'all two go at it. a
Oh
lot.
my god.
We do. I mean, people say it all the time, but
But no, it's cool. You know, it adds to it. It's a dynamic. I
it's
like
a dynamic.
it. I like it.
Last question. Y'all said y'all was starting. Should I mention it? The fathers group.
Yes.
You
Yes.
mentioned it, yeah.
Yeah, let's talk. Let's talk about that, man.
Because there's a lot of deadbeats in Beaver Falls.
Well, nah.
Is there?
Well, this,
What?
This is outside of.
I disagree.
Hold
I
on,
do
before
too.
we get
It's out-
before we
it's
get
out
involved
the
with
meeting
this,
committee.
how the hell do you get invited to that goddamn Father's event that you had recently?
How did I get
How,
invited?
no. How do you get invited as a person? Because I think you were very select when it came to inviting people.
I was. I wanted to get a group of fathers that I knew that we could start this group with. You know, I mean, we need a foundation to start this group with. So I wanted certain people to be there,
Okay.
so that we can get this thing off the ground.
Did we have to smoke blacks?
No,
You wanted real dads.
real dads.
Real people who are actually real fathers to show up and be there.
Yes, but
Trying to say you're not a bad dad.
No, I know exactly the angle he's playing. Like, for sure.
I'm done.
For surely.
but I feel
For surely.
I feel like
He's
when I look at like my son and his friends, my boys, you know what I mean? All my buddies that I grew up with, they're all good fathers. All my son's friends that he went to school with, you guys are all great fathers. You know what I mean? But I still feel like we need to come together, you know what I mean, to help each other out.
Right.
You know?
So there's a lot of things that we go through as men. You know, and who do you go to? Because one thing we don't want to be is vulnerable.
Now I could be vulnerable with him.
Yeah, I can be vulnerable.
I'm never vulnerable.
We know you always petty. That's why.
Fuck all that. I don't like being vulnerable because people use it against you. Am I
Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So
You and
so
your
that-
dad gotta
come
work
on,
that
so,
shit
so,
out.
so hold on.
People
That's
use
Didn't
why-
I tell you I dropped beat?
No,
You're weird
hold
for
on,
doing that.
hold on,
And
hold
you're
on.
weird too for doing that shit
It's
too.
corny.
So
You
that,
keep
that's
doing
so
that
so
weird shit.
So that's why we need a safe place, right?
A little bit more you gave you.
We need a safe place that we can talk about.
Hey,
we
I'm
can talk
trying-
about relationships.
Pass that ice down.
We can talk about, hey, no, I'm really feeling this girl right here, man, but I don't want to open up. I don't want to be X, Y, and Z. But that's what you might need to take y'all to the next level, right? Or how can I relate to my child when she's going through this, you know? So it's a safe place we all need. And it's only to make us better and make us better men, make us better fathers, you know, by having a place that we can come to. We might want to do it here at the content.
Yeah,
So
we
you-
definitely need to do this because we need some of them on tape. Whether we need to create a private Facebook group, so for those who can't make it in person,
I got a question for you.
you know what I mean. Good.
So you,
I got a question too.
So you've disliked being vulnerable since you were younger, or not, or later on in life you hated being vulnerable.
Well, I think you got to understand what happened when you became vulnerable at one point. in
You was
time.
gay.
Pull yourself, pull yourself together, man. Hey, that's jokes. And
Chill out, man. Say pause, bro.
Yeah.
Cancel.
Say pause, man. You wild out. But for real, serious
You're right.
question. Go ahead.
But I think that one time you became vulnerable and they got turned against you, like you just talked about.
Exactly.
So then you say, you know what, I'm closing this door.
And you never open it again.
Right. But but that comes with trust too. So that leads into trust issues, right?
Have you ever closed the door and opened it again?
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
did?
yeah, you have.
What
to.
was your experience?
It's like, man, I should have did it.
You shouldn't have did it.
Shouldn't have opened it. But I had to talk to somebody. You know what I mean?
Therapy.
No, I can go to him.
Okay.
Hey, man,
That's your therapy then. Okay.
Right. Let's sit down. I need to chop it up with you about something.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it was something very, very personal, but I know I can trust him.
Confide.
I know it was in a safe place.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And we talked it through. You know, so that's what I'm saying. We all need that. We all need a place that we can really feel safe to really talk about some things that you know it ain't gonna be thrown back in your face later.
See, I like to come to him, and I like to come to him about
Yeah.
the same stuff you probably go to him about. But they're rude. Like they don't care about like the feelings that you may have underneath that tough shell you have. Like they're
Right.
gonna say some whole heartless shit that they think is
Well, what
good knowledge and good advice.
That's because
But they're going.
feelings didn't exist in the 90s. Feelings didn't exist
That's
until
the Michael
until like,
Jackson, bro.
until like 2009, 2010.
All right.
And you always gonna be little bro, little cousin.
I'm tired of that, bro. I just
know.
want good advice. Respect my feelings.
Find new cousins.
That's real.
Find better cousins.
I mean-
hey, they ain't it.
I'm tired of it,
No,
man.
but we definitely are it. But we're people that's gonna say it how we feel it and how you should see it. Like when you
Well-
sugarcoat certain situations, you damn near don't get the situation
I don't believe in
Resolve.
I don't believe in sugarcoating anything.
resolved. You just don't get it resolved.
But you get more with honey than you do vinegar.
Come on.
If you do what?
It's how you say it. It's how you go about
It's
saying
not
it.
what you say, it's how you say it.
Right.
Immediately.
Trayvon, you knew that girl was a hoe. Why you giving your feelings anyway? Nah, you don't say that.
Right, Javon, you knew that girl was messing with multiple guys.
Yeah. Why
You
think
knew
she's
that
gonna change?
too.
Yeah, yeah. Why do you
See
think
what
she's
I'm
gonna
saying?
change for you?
I'll go and tell them some shit, and here they go. Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, bro. Like I don't know what happened. Like she wasn't.
At time, be like, yeah, I hit that.
No, listen. I'll be like, no, listen. Or even him too. I'll be like,
I am married.
You can't believe
oh
it.
my bad. I'm done.
I
Yeah, I'm done. He's political.
No,
He's political
Hey,
now.
hey, he lies a lot.
He's political, yeah, he's
yeah.
wild.
He ain't got that
But
many
I'll
bars.
go to him, I'll be like, yo, like, yeah, no, this happened, that happened. They be like, yeah, bro, like, I'll actually be looking for guidance and advice, like, yeah, bro, the way you should feel in this is that, and this is what you should do after. They'll be like, yeah, bro, she got fucked, bro. And then stop talking. Like, that's all I'm supposed to hear from what the...
I disagree with you.
No, you don't disagree. That's what you do. Don't
you
don't lie.
No, you
don't lie,
don't.
bro. You
But
don't,
no, hey,
say
but
shit.
hey, but
you
look,
don't say
hey,
shit.
let's get back. Hold
No,
on,
right,
let's
hold
get
on.
back.
You know how I
Let's
feel.
get back. But Neil, go ahead and get your spill on
What was I, what was I talking about? Oh,
the
the
men's
men's
group.
group.
Yeah, y'all go
I did.
off.
My bad, man.
I did give it.
Oh,
I
you did?
yeah.
Okay, all
You
right.
get his spill. You get his
yeah.
spill. You get his spill.
But that's what it's for, man. And I think all ages can benefit from it.
I think they can. I think what you guys are doing is very great, and I cannot wait to be a part of it. What weekend?
You may
what's
have to get vetted.
what weekend? Hold on.
He's worried now.
He's worried now. Cause
What
it's
weekend?
Hold
What
on,
weekend?
hold
We
on.
got to talk about the weekend. We
'Cause
got to
your
talk
initial
about the
question.
times. We got to talk about the events. We got to do that,
You ready to
and then
change
we'll go
something.
ahead and get out of there.
My God, you did that good. You've done this before.
Everyone needs a safe space or a person to express themselves.
Is that Roy Thomas?
That is Big Roar.
What up, Roy? What up, man? My guy.
That's right.
What
My
what
God.
Keys say? Great point, Chops.
Salute.
Jeet said, "Get me on the pot."
We got you, G.
Laredo dwellings. What are you talking about?
Hey, thank you. He's talking to me about a great idea.
So look, it's gonna be coming out, y'all. We want this, man, to make this make us all.
Nick is you're.
Hold on.
My
Let's get
bad.
back. Let's
Go
go
ahead,
and speak.
Go ahead for the weekend.
Say it again.
The
What weekend?
events.
What weekend? What we
Labor-
doing as far
For
as
Labor Day?
Yeah,
For
Yeah.
the reunion?
for reunion?
Okay, Labor Day weekend we will be having a meet and greet at CC's. That'll be Friday night on Saturday.
Fish fry.
Labor Day weekend
Old
is what
school
weekend?
fish-
September
August starts August 30th.
August 30th.
Yeah,
Okay.
that'll be the meet and greet. August 31st. Yeah, at the meet and greet it'll be a fish fry up there.
Yep.
And
Old school fish fry.
Saturday we'll be at Patterson Township Fire Hall with dinner dance. We'll have DJ, who's it? DJ Sco, right?
Yep. DJ Sco.
DJ Sco. We'll have food, dancing, just coming together with your people.
Right.
And then on Sunday down Second Avenue we'll have the picnic, which is going to be like it'll be different this time. It's going to be like 3 different food trucks we're going to have.
Shout out to Aunt Annie's.
True story.
Annie
Okay.
Meats is gonna be there.
Yeah, the 1-5 barbecue and who else is going to be
Shout
there?
out to Trey.
I forget the third one. I think it's a Mexican taco.
They be
truck.
down there on.
Yeah.
I know
Don't-
what you're talking about. I know what you're talking
Don't Pootie got a
Yeah, Pootie's that food truck. What?
Yo, you're funny. You're funny.
Unc's food truck.
Oaks Food Truck. That's what
Yeah,
it's called.
they will be outside CC's on
the Friday.
on the meet and greet. Yeah,
On the meet and greet, the
yeah.
Friday.
We couldn't
Okay.
get them in because they came around too late. We couldn't get them in down Second Avenue, so they're gonna be at the meet and greet.
Still
like
be
if you don't
fun.
want fish, and if you want some other stuff, they'll be there to provide that.
Shout out to Unc's Barbecue
Yes.
For surely.
You know
For
what I
surely.
mean?
So, talking about y'all are doing something down Second Avenue, down by the hoop courts,
on
Sunday, yeah.
On Sunday, yeah.
and y'all doing anything
So we're talking about
basketball-wise?
August
No
3rd.
basketball.
No basketball.
We're talking about August 31st, September 1st,
August 30th,
30th.
August 30th,
31st.
August
31
31st,
days in August.
Yeah, it is.
August
Then we move it
31st,
to
September 1st,
And that's it.
and
Yeah.
September 2nd.
No,
3 days. 3 days.
August 30th.
Well, the Monday.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Friday, Saturday.
30,
31st,
and
The
1st.
31st,
No.
the 1st,
The
No,
and the
no.
2nd.
30th.
30th.
The 30th.
Yeah.
All right, I'm tripping.
Yeah.
My bad.
Wow.
My bad. Wildin'.
But no, we can make
Wow.
Hey, no,
The
I-
second.
He's adamant about
Hey,
it.
The second.
Yes.
Adamant.
About to turn into the home.
Yeah.
So, last question before we end out. This is a selfish question for those of you who have daughters or women in your life that you consider daughters. What have y'all learned over the years, man? How do you talk to women? How do you talk to your daughters? How do you communicate with them?
Coach, no, this is why I'm here till 1.
Mine's is 4.
Like, what do you?
This is why I'll be here till
You know?
1. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Hey, so now,
That's why I'll be here till 1. This is why.
This is
I have 5 daughters.
okay.
You know, my wife's daughters included. You know what I mean? So it's like
She
the
came
biggest
back.
thing to me
She came back
is
for this.
you let them talk to you, especially as they get older. You know, you let them talk to you and see where you're going to go with the conversation. As little kids, I don't know, they're kids to me. They're girls, but you treat them like kids. And then you get a little older, it's just different. You know what I mean? You gotta like vibe off of them.
Everything he said, and I'm still learning. I'm learning what buttons turn her off and what buttons that relates to her vibes, right? So in the beginning, I was so scared of making mistakes. So it was out of fear when she did something. It's more or less me reacting to what I didn't tell her or what I didn't give her that led to her making that mistake. But then as she got older, realizing that it has to be more conversations. It's got to be direct but still delicate. Because I don't want her thinking this is how a man's supposed to speak to her. I'm the first man in her life. So I got to set the stage and set the tone of how a man's supposed to talk to her, care for her, and protect her. So I got to set that tone.
Amen.
And I'm still learning, y'all. She'll tell you.
That's deep.
Oh, I thought she was gone.
Oh, that's deep.
Because it changes as they get older.
Yeah, it changes.
We about to wrap.
How do you? One last question. And I'm done.
Oh my God.
One last question about having a daughter.
You miss your dad, bro.
Stop.
Why?
Let
No,
him
go ahead, go finish.
Let him go.
My dad's not
Go.
dead.
Let it
Like,
go.
our nigga is stupid. John Jackson died, and you've been acting wild ever since.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
When it comes to boys and it comes to men, what advice do you give to your daughters in regards on how to approach them, or how when they are approached about them?
It's not allowed till I'm 35.
I know that. Now wait a second. I know it's not allowed till you're 35, but therefore you invite other things
So,
whenever you
well,
get.
She loud on the pod.
Yeah. If she want to come up
She
here.
loud on the pod.
Come hop on the mic. Come here. Go hop on the mic with me.
She hopped up quick, too.
Say what you said. You said it's not allowed till what?
Till I'm 35 years old.
What did he tell you? What like
No,
what kind of advice did
Yeah,
Pops
what
give
he
you?
said? What he said?
He's gonna scare them off first whenever he meets them. But he said he just has to make sure that they're going through the right path in life. He don't want me to be with somebody that's you don't know where you're even going in your life. You don't know what you want to do. You don't have any priorities or standards set for yourself. So if you don't have none of them set for yourself, how are you gonna be able to,
Take care of you.
Yeah.
Take
I
care
love
of you.
that.
How did you accept it at first?
But that makes sense. The 35 rule is kind of crazy. But
That's wild.
35 is crazy.
You're
35 is
You're
crazy.
gonna have your own house,
35 is crazy.
degree,
Right.
and everything by then. But how did you accept it when he told you about what you should accept in a man and what you should recognize when you're looking at a man?
well, I think it wasn't hard to take because that's what he does. So
Okay.
it was I feel like that's what should be expected. I don't think anything less than that shouldn't really be.
Okay.
If you can't do it, figure it out.
All right.
You gotta be
You're doing a good
Amazing.
job.
You did-
No, wait.
hey.
You're doing a good job because her verbiage.
Unbelievable.
Her verbiage.
My boy.
Her verbiage is perfect.
Yeah, y'all got me tearing up a pair, man.
My bad.
Yeah,
My bad. I'm
amazing.
done. Hey, chill. Get him a towel. Get him a tissue.
That was amazing.
But again, that's just
But I mean, and then everybody can see it. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you talked this entire time, everybody can see exactly the girl that you raised.
Emma Jean. What up, Emma Jean? Salute.
Renee Cook.
Yeah. But no, that's a testament to sitting in the shadows watching Neil, as he raised his kids, his daughters, and stuff like that. Remember the things my dad taught me, or my older sisters and stuff like that. So it's crazy, man. When that came about, me being a single father and raising a daughter. Now, there was a lot of crazy nights, man. Me sitting at the TV and the TV wasn't on. Worried about how am I going to do this?
That's good.
We should have had Cam up here
I'm
too.
blessed.
Should I invited him.
Yeah.
We should have had Cam. If we had Cam
You know what
sitting
he's
up here at
doing
the
at
podcast
home,
with us
man.
right
He's-
now, it'd have been so fire.
He got one of his kids at the crib. That's why he couldn't.
Nah, he's watching. Cam, you know what you're
We
doing.
Put the bouncy house up. The kid could have chilled in the bouncy house.
Right.
But no,
Yeah.
I think we should do a father episode on here, man. I'll come back and do it.
I'm
No
not.
doubt.
I'm not invited because I don't have a kid.
No, you
Yeah,
still
but
got
your-
questions.
your dad can
You was
come.
staring.
Yeah, your dad. Yeah, your dad.
My dad can come anytime.
Y'all gotta stop
Promise.
this.
I'm the father of it.
Kill my
Yeah, y'all-
man. You quit killing my man Tyrone.
No, they're done. No, what they do is me and my dad had an issue, and Big Head and No Lana wanted to have a problem about my dad. No, they keep bringing my dad up.
They just made up yesterday. This is fresh.
A month
that's
ago.
good.
A
Well,
month
that's
ago.
good.
Yes.
A
That's
month
good.
ago.
That's
Look at the
No, me
camera
and my
and
dad.
look at how foggy
what
your
happened?
glasses are.
What,
Look there.
What
Look.
happened was.
Look one time.
What
So
happened
they can
was.
see 'em.
What
So they
happened
can see
was.
'em.
What,
All right,
they're
all right.
Gucci. I don't care about what if they're
Oh.
falling. Anyway, yeah, come on. I'm not worried about this,
terrible.
nigga.
Big flex.
But anyways,
terrible.
no, my dad.
I'm
My
foggy
my dad.
Gucci's.
Yo, listen.
Foggy Gucci's. Okay,
Listen,
cool.
no, my pops had went to the hospital. He had heart problems and stuff. We
Real
had a
Gucci's
problem.
don't fall.
Yo, John is
I
dead.
quit.
Oh my God.
Yeah, you're on my nerves, bro.
That's so
Let me
hard.
talk.
That's so hard.
I
But
quit.
time
I
out. My dad had we had an issue, and and we was going through it for about 6-7 months. You know what I mean? Where I felt like I couldn't speak to him. He couldn't speak to me. Whatever. He ended up going into the hospital, and I saw him in there type shit, and it let me know like the problem wasn't as big as I thought the problem was.
Exactly.
It was just that simple.
Exactly.
So there that day when he was in the hospital, I'm like, I spoke to him for the first time, and it was a regular conversation.
Cool.
I'm not about to act like we have an issue. I'm not about to do
Yeah.
nothing like that. I put everything to the side. Yo, what's up, pops? You good? Boom, bop, bam. And it's been like that since that day, and that's just what it was. So
Tyrone-
that's why they keep.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Stand up man always have.
You know, that's
doubt.
my guy. That's my
Always
guy.
have.
Stop waiting 6 months to do that. Do that on, I don't know, minute 6.
Hey man,
minute,
cut
minute
that man.
2.
Close out, man.
Yeah, close out.
You
Hey,
you gotta drop the beat, man. You know what I mean? They got a freestyle.
oh you, yo, which one's gonna freestyle though?
Neither one
Neither
of
one
them.
of us.
Come on, man, freestyle just real
I'm
quick.
gonna give it back to Murdy. I want Murdy to be mine.
Well, then we just gonna
Hey,
wrap up this.
You sure? No, wait a second.
Do a freestyle with both our names in it.
Hurry up,
Ty's the freestyler now.
Come on, Ty.
Ooh.
cause they tried to kill you and you didn't even die. Come on now.
You can start with
Hey,
I'm
TT.
going first.
Hey, yo, shout out to TT, man.
Hold on
TT
real
hit
quick.
me up. What's up?
Manny, man. What's death upon
Let the beat
Uh,
drop real quick. Let the beat drop.
Ooh.
Hold on.
Manny,
I got the. Hold
Yeah.
on. Let me talk.
mud in my eyes,
I'm in
open,
the-
I can't see.
I'm
Go
on the
ahead.
pod.
Do your thing. Talk.
They
to
tried
me.
to hate, man.
Yeah.
I'm a young nigga getting shit right. Had to get my fucking cake, man.
Ooh.
Nigga started talking about my dad they ate, man.
Ooh.
But I ain't give a fuck. I
Hey,
came
buy your
back
t-shirts.
big, man.
Ooh.
Buy the t-shirts. Get a man they
Ooh.
cheese, man. Easy work.
$25.
Soraya, man. Gucci glasses.
25.
Off the
Get
shit.
these kids to school.
Real like church.
That's what
Easy
we
work.
on.
Hey, Murr, what you want? You want some? Or you want me to keep going?
Higher education.
Gotta acknowledge this.
Huh.
We talking scholarship.
Yeah.
Handing out them scholarships.
Right.
Handing out them scholar whips. I got some scholar dips.
Right. Scholar dips. Eating nut. Scallops.
That shit's stupid.
Get
Hey,
it
let's
back.
wrap it up, man. Hey, shout out to the reunion committee, man. Appreciate
doubt.
y'all, man. Buy some t-shirts.
Hey, yo, listen.
Hey,
Hey,
peace,
yo,
love,
come
good
on.
night, God bless.
How can you pay? How can you pay for the shirts?
Chill.
$, this cash
Dollar
app.
sign, chill, Cash App.
Oh, they put
Go
it on
get
the
your-
screen.
Yeah,
Shout
go
out
get
to-
your
shout out to
shirts.
artificial intelligence.
Hey,
run
man,
it up,
mini
run
man.
it up, Run it
Hey,
up.
if you need a shirt, get at me, 724-544-1318.
Hey, they going fast. Peace, good night, and God bless. That's a wrap.
We can still rap though.